Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively we're two of the Office Blokes, aren't we?
Here we are.
Two Office Blokes, two cameras. Why not? Why not? Think we should invest in more?
Yeah.
I think we should just have them
Do
everywhere.
just do a circle of cameras.
Yeah, we could do that Matrix shot, you know, where the bullet flies past and he does that.
Not seen it.
You've not seen the Matrix? No. Wow. Shocking. It turns out Office Bloke Mike is Neo. He is the one. And that's why he's not here anymore. He's transcended the Office Blokes. He's just, you know, he's all
the singer
things.
Neo.
No, Neo is from the Matrix.
Never seen it.
You just said that. So fair enough. Office Bloke Mike's dead. Right, quit doing these things at church. Steve Harvey. Love a bit of Steve Harvey's stand-up.
When they say these things at church, quite a few things you've got to quit doing at church.
It depends what denomination of the church you're from. But yeah, I've only ever been to church with my school to sing carols and stuff when I was young.
That's definitely first stage, first level. That's level one.
It's indoctrination, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Level one grooming.
I've never, and funerals and weddings and stuff like that, I've never been to a church service.
I went once and I was very surprised at the congregation there. I went to see what people went.
Right.
I just went to be a nosy little.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what was going on in there.
Yeah.
And the people that was there were surprised.
In what way?
Just very surprised that the people that were there.
Was it a wide demographic, or was it just old ladies?
There was no old ladies.
Really? I just assumed it's all old ladies with nothing better to do.
But they targeted me, like, oh, fresh meat sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they came out, and I just, after a minute, he went, right, the children have got to leave now. And I'm like, where are they going? So I got thrown out.
Yeah, the basement. Anyway, you may guess that in the UK, don't know where you're watching it from, but going to church isn't really a big thing, is it?
Not anymore.
Not really. It's all about turning the church into a nice house, nice mezzanine level that you can put the bedrooms and get some of that stained glass view. Anyway,
to nowhere.
So
the graveyard.
Yeah, to the graveyard. Quit doing these things at church, then, Steve Harvey. Let's do it.
Church all my life. I know something about it now, and it's just some things I wish they stopped doing up at the church. That's all. And you probably do too, but y'all scared to say it. Cause you members and all this here. Well, I ain't a member there, so I pretty much say what I don't like going down at the church. I got a couple of things I wanted to talk with y'all about, since it's just us. That's concerning me about the church. Some stuff I wish they stopped doing. And here they go. For those of you that's got them bad kids, I'm talking about the ones that you can't do nothing with at your house. Stop bringing them kids to church, dropping them off at the baby Bible school, and then turn around, walk out like you don't know what's finna happen. You know good and well them little rowdy, evil, little hell-bound kids is finna tear that Bible school up. Soon as you walk out, it ain't even a Bible school no more. It's a juvenile detention center. Here's something else at the church I wish y'all would stop doing. Just because it's the testimonial portion of service don't necessarily mean you got to talk. Try to wait on something meaningful or miraculous to happen in your life before you jump up to testify. I used to go to church and people just testify about the stupidest little mess. You know, God big, God do miracles. Nobody want to hear this little bitty thing that happened to you today. You know, I was at Payless Shoes the other day, and I bought a pair of shoes, and I got them shoes home, and you know, Lord, I just ain't want them shoes no more. So I took them shoes back down to the Payless, and Lord Jesus, I had my receipt. And Lord, they give me all my money back. Glory, hallelujah. That ain't a testimony. That's a store policy. Here's another thing I wish they stopped doing at the church. If you got a weak bladder, stop sitting in the middle of the road. You know you got to go all the time. Sit in the overfield room. Sit over there by the bathroom door. Stop sitting in the middle of the road. Now you got to get up 8, 9 times. You know you wide, cutting through the aisle, knocking everybody's hat off. You wiping women's lipstick off. Just talking about some things I wish y'all would quit doing. This one is for the pastors. I just want to do something for the pastors. If you go to the hospital, members, I'm talking to members now. If you go to the hospital and you got over 10,000 members at your church, stop expecting the pastor to come visit you. He ain't got time for that. Plus, you're in there all the time anyway. Don't nobody want to keep come seeing about you. You're sick all the time because you got a weight problem. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Now, you want the pastor to come see you because you got an abscess on your tooth. That's because you eat too much. Oh, okay. All right. I'll keep it moving. I see what's happening right now. Let's just get on over there by the choir then. I got something for the choir.
That didn't relate at first with this sort of church stuff because obviously haven't been.
We don't go.
But, just the impression of a big fat person sort of wobbling from the middle of the aisle trying to go to the toilet like that.
Whenever I go anywhere where it involves bench seating, unless it's seating where I don't have control over it, like the football, for example.
Yeah.
I want to go football. No one sits down anyway. Everyone stands up, so it's easy to get past it, whatever ground you're in. But when I go, I always make sure I sit on the end in case I have to get up. I'm not disturbing anyone else.
Yeah.
Very thoughtful, but there's always that fucker that has to get in. And as soon as you sit down, they want to get back up again.
Yeah.
I'm like, mate.
Yeah.
Go and sit somewhere else.
So whenever I go to the cinema, I always sit right in the middle, which, is the best seats, isn't it? But I don't ever get up during the movie. I don't move anywhere. But suddenly, even though I'm in the middle, you'll get people squeezing past. That way and that way.
Wherever I stand in bars or wherever I go somewhere, if I'm stood somewhere, someone always has to try and squeeze past me. So I went to a football match and I stood in the corner like that.
Someone still squeezed past
Someone
you.
went, excuse me. I went, where the fuck are you going? Do you want to get past me?
Yeah.
He's like, I want to stand there. I'm like, well, I'm stood here. Fuck off. Somewhere else.
I think he was cracking on to you. Just want to be near you.
Yeah, I know.
Here's for the choir members. Stop taking off all your clothes and then slipping your robe on. Now you get out there and you done forgot. Now you get happy and you robe all up over your head. Hard for me to explain to my 8-year-old son why your drawers is wedged up in the crack of your butt. I ain't got to explain that to my boy sitting at the church. Daddy, how come she got holes in her legs? Listen to me. It's hard to explain cellulite to an 8-year-old.
Just say she's been sat on the gravel drive.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I'm just telling you, you're wrong. Here's another one I wish y'all would stop doing. If you go to church just once a month, there are those of us who go just once a month, try to go on communion, figure that'll get us in. Here's what I hate. When the tray come around and it's communion, stop letting your fingers touch all the crackers. You moving them out the way, shuffling, trying to find a big one. This ain't no meal. This is a holy ritual. Now you done got a handful of them. You gonna go to hell. Oh, you believe that? You gonna go to hell.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, some of it was relatable.
You don't have to go to church to get a lot of that content, though.
Well, I think
you can imagine it because you've been to church to a wedding or like you say, funerals and things like that, and it's the same shit that goes down.
I went to a Catholic christening or a baptism. One of the, I don't know what the difference is really.
Me neither.
It was a baby that was involved, and some of the stuff that was being said I found really concerning, about surrendering the baby's soul to Jesus and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's a bit much.
If I have to go to a church for a wedding, first of all, try all my best to swerve it. All right. But if I have to go because it's someone real close to us, then I sit right at the back. I don't say a word. I don't stand up and sit down. I'm not one of them. I just stay sat down.
Yeah.
And I don't read whatever they give me. And I just, with my head down, sit at the back and just observe. And then as soon as that last word and the first person stands up, I'm out the door.
Yeah. I'm usually not the first out the door because I'm sort of watching to see people go out the door, and then I can mingle in with the crowd and be like, but yeah. I'm going
to a wedding on Wednesday.
Are you? Christian wedding? Or
fuck knows. I don't know. It's just a wedding.
Yeah.
2 people getting married.
It's a big thing here, having the, what do you call them? It's like a non-religious ceremony. You have it, humanists in it for funerals and stuff. Most funerals I've been to have been a humanist.
The one we went to not long ago was a humanist.
Yeah.
Mike's had a humanist.
Mike is a humanist. He's a humanoid.
Humorist.
Humorless. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, but funny though.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can relate to that.
Love a bit of Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, where I used to live in the USA, there used to be a church like just at the top of my road on the corner. And then every Sunday, fucking hell, the traffic, the police had to get involved with like coding it off and all that kind of stuff. It was so busy.
Yeah, well, it's still a huge thing over there, isn't it?
Yeah, especially in Texas where I was. I don't know what it's like in other states, but I know Texas was definitely busy for the church. Yeah, well, each their own.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.